Hello guys, how I hope we are all doing well. I hope we are all doing fine. Today we are going to be discussing about a simple Python program called FizzBuzz. I don't really know if you know. I'm pretty sure we've heard about it, FizzBuzz, and essentially, basically, what the program is about you try to look for all the multiples of 3, all the multiples, all the multiples of 3 and the multiples of 5. Okay, the multiples of 3 should print should print fizz, and then the multiples of 5 should print balls. So that's what essentially what we're going to do. So all the multiples of 3 from 1 to 100 should print 3, and all the multiples of 5 should print balls. So that's what we're going to do. So in order for us to check, in order for us to understand, in order for us to know how to solve this problem, we have to understand what the problem is and what exactly we are trying to accomplish. So essentially what we are trying to accomplish is to find all the multiples of 3 and all the multiples of 5. So how do we find multiples? How do we find the remainders? How do we find the multiples of a number in Python? You use the modulus. It's called the modulus operator. This percentage, what we call percentage, is actually called modulus in Python. So that's essentially what we use to look for remainders in Python. So for us to be able to print this, so we can just use a for loop. So you can say for I in range of 1 to 100. Now there's something I would love to show us. If I had put from 1 to 100, right, the program is supposed to start from 1 to 100. In my previous video I explained this particular concept I'm about to explain, but for the sake of teaching I'm going to explain it again. So first of all, let me print I so that you see exactly what I'm talking about. I stated that it should print from 1 to 100, but here it is printing from it is printing from 1 to 99. So I don't know about any other program, but in Python, this your first, if you have to define something, this is your step, this is your start. Like your start is usually that, and then this is your step is usually that, and this is your end is usually the last column. So we see this, but if you want, for example, we want from 1 to 100 to be exact. If you specify 100, Python will start from 1 to 99 and stop at 99. But if we do not specify this one, let's say we take off this one, it will print from 0. Okay, I need to comment this, I'm sorry. It will print from 0 to 99. If you check it out, you see it to print from 0 to 99, because computer normally starts calculation from 0. That one is what everybody knows. So from 0 to 99. So but we want our start should be from 1, and then if we want to specify our step, we can say from, let's just take for example from 5. So what this will do is that it will start from 1, print 1 at the console first, then from 1 to 100 it will print 5, 10, 15, all the multiples of 5. That's what it's going to print out. So if we print it, okay. Okay. So that's basically what it is. So if we want Python to print for us from 1 to 100 to be exact, we have to add 101. As you can see, it stopped at 100. Or we do something like plus. We do 100 plus 1, which is still give us 100. So because I love keeping things very simple, so we use 101. So we want Python to loop from 1 to 100, and actually, let's do this. So we say if I modulus, remember 3 is equal 0, then it should print fees, right? It should print fees, and if I modulus 5 is equal 0, then it should print boss. Then if we want to also check if 3 and 5 has the same multiple, we can also add another conditional statement saying if I modulus 3 equal 0 and I modulus 5 equal 0, then it should print FizzBuzz. Then else it should print the string I, or we can convert it to a string. Now since we are not dealing with string, we can just run this. Okay, so what happens when we run? So as you can see, because we started from 3, we can start analyzing. This is number 3, fees. This is boss. This is fees, because it has the multiples of 3. That is 3, 4, 5, 6. This is boss because it has the multiples of 10, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like that, like that, like that. We cannot actually find the multiples of 5 and 3 because I don't know, for some reason. Okay, let's just try to find if probably we can find. multiples of, we're going to get a lot of numbers, a whole lot of numbers, a whole lot of numbers. Let's stop the program. Let's reduce the number. Let's say 10,000. Okay, by the way, you can actually use underscore to separate your numbers in Python. So instead of using something like this, you can probably get confused. You can separate them with underscores. So let's print. So let's try to look if there's any multiples of 3 and 5. None. Okay, let's look for multiples of 2 and 5 in 100. Let's say 100. Let's see if we can find FizzBuzz. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see multiples of 10. Let's look for multiples of 10. Instead, since we can find multiples of okay, let's look for multiples of 7. Okay, yes, right, so we've gotten it. Multiples of 7. Or the multiples of 7. First we get 7 here. So that's FizzBuzz. So basically that's what it is. So guys, please like, comment and share this video.